Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to see how we can move from ProfitTrailer version 1 to ProfitTrailer version 2 and also have both of them still running. Now, this only works for people who already have version 1. If you never bought version 1 before, then this will not work for you. Okay? So, now, the first thing you need is your old ProfitTrailer version 1 license key. Go back to when you bought the first PT1. They gave you a license key that you activated it with. That's what you need. You are going to use that same license key to activate the new ProfitTrailer version 2. Now, I'm going to keep this video really short because this video is just supposed to be a summary overview of what you need to do, because there's a lot of videos out there and I feel like there's so much detail and it's so complicated. So this video does not have all the details, but it just gives you a general map of what you need to do to get to ProfitTrailer version 2. Now then, the next step is you want to download PT2 from their website. If you go below the video, I'll leave a link that will take you to the PT2 download. Keep in mind, you do not need a new license. You're going to be using your old PT1 license key to activate the PT2 that you download. Now, the next thing you need to do that's really important is make a brand new directory for PT2. Do not delete your old PT1. Just make a brand new directory. We're going to put the PT2 into the new directory, and we're going to use the PT1 license key to activate the PT2 that you've downloaded. Now, after that, you're going to go to your Binance account or your Bittrex or Poloniex and create a new API key and a new secret key. Now, for me, I'm on Binance, so I'm going to go into my Binance account, make a brand new fresh API key and secret key, paste it into the PT version 2 settings so that PT2 will use the new API key. Now, what about the old PT version 1? Now, the old PT version 1 is using the old API key. You don't need to change that. The old PT1 is still running on its own directory. You don't need to delete it. Just leave that alone. I recommend you just don't rush to kill your old ProfitTrailer version 1. Just if you want to pause it, pause it. Mine is still running. I'm not deleting my version 1 because everything is great at the moment. It's making me really good profits. I've had the settings tweaked so well that I don't have any issues with version 1 at this time. So I'm going to just let my ProfitTrailer version 1 run while I experiment with version 2. And I read the wiki and I learn about version 2 until I'm very comfortable. Then I'll probably start with version 2 on a separate account. So now that we have PT2 downloaded on a different account and we have our new API keys for PT2, you can go ahead and try out PT2 on test mode. Make sure it's on test mode if you're trying them out on the same trading account. For example, I have Binance. If I have one Binance account that's already running PT1, I do not want to run PT2 on the same account live. Now, I can run PT2 in test mode so that it doesn't affect the buys and sells of PT1 because they're sharing the same account. So you can run PT1 while you run PT2 on test mode. If you want to run both live, then you're going to have to make another Binance account, a separate Binance account. You're going to have to create with a new phone number and a different email, and then you can run PT2 live. Don't forget that. So one awesome thing about PT version 2 is that in the test mode, it has where you can use fake Bitcoins to actually do a fake buy, hold fake bags, see how much the DCAs will accumulate, how many DCA levels. It's DCAing, but it's using fake Bitcoin. So it's like an actual true simulation. That's something that the old PT1 doesn't have. PT1 has test mode, but when it comes to actually buying in test mode, it doesn't buy. It just says, hey, I was going to buy, but I'm in test mode. But this one actually buys in test mode. It DCAs in test mode. It sells in test mode, so you can see your simulated profits. Nothing is really being bought or sold. It's just using your fake Bitcoin mode. And that's an awesome feature that they added. I really like that feature. I'm going to be using it while I test the settings of the old PT version 1. Remember, if you had downloaded the old PT1 settings that you're using right now from my page, I will be giving you a PT2 update of those same settings, so watch out for that. So in summary, just remember, for testing, make sure your version 2 is always on fake Bitcoin mode if you're just testing on the same Binance account, or if you have Bitrex or Poloniex, if you're testing on the same account. Now, if you want to go live with PT2 while you still have PT1 live, then make sure, for example, for me, I'm going to have 2 different Binance accounts that have 2 different phone numbers, and they're totally separate. And you're gonna have to move some money from one account to the other. Some of you, like me, already have 2 different Binance accounts, so that won't be a problem. But if you really want to go live with both of them, then they're going to have 2 different trading accounts. But if you just want to go on test mode with version 2, then you can use the same account as version 1. So that's it for the summary. Just a little map on how you can go ahead and download and install them on different separate accounts. I do not recommend to delete your old PT version 1. Please don't delete it. Just leave it the way it is. Run PT2 on a separate folder, and that way you have time to test PT2 while PT1 is still making you money. Okay, and watch out for the next video. Check below for the links. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.